What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Jude Bellingham, the English centre mid that is now a board. 84 rated, 28,500 coins. Quite a relatively cheap player at the moment, but once he gets a special, you best believe he's going to be expensive. He's a 4-star in the Bundesliga with the English nationality. His alternative position is a left mid. I never knew that he had that in his locker. So that is what it is. He's a high, 6'1", right-footed. Honestly, this sort of card, like we've seen last year at 96, at a high rated, is going to be very good in this game. In terms of the player traits, we've got leadership as the only one, and the stats, very much like his counterpart Goretzka in the Bundesliga, is very well-rounded in terms of the rating that he is. Unfortunately, he's not above 80 on everything, but we've got a good amount of dribbling, composure on the lower side. We have got 75 pace, which again isn't amazing, but at the start of the game we definitely can get that done. Shadow is what they're going to want you to put on him, with 83 pace increase and 84 defending. Physicality, again, not that impressive for somebody 6'1". I feel like his body type will definitely enhance that a little bit, but again, we could have done with like an 80 or so. Good stamina on him, aggression quite nice. We're going to jump into him. I'm interested. It's very skeptical looking at the ratings here because I feel like they do look relatively low for an 84, but hopefully his in-games will show me different. Bellingham with a little bit of twirling right there. That's what we want to see from him. Some good out passing. Goretzka going to ping. Bellingham with a header. Lovely. I just hope that the card feels better than what his stats do suggest us. Honestly, I'm not really that impressed in terms of the stats, but there's a reason why he's got to be 30k. A name can only go so far, so hopefully we've got a semi-good player here. He feels quite agile on the ball, to be honest. That's really nice to see. Wins the free kick as well. Don't know how there, but he does feel very agile for somebody who's 6'1", very lean body type, as you can tell. Bellingham has got to go for that left foot. Very close. The 4-star weak foot as well will do wonders there. Good tackle as well. That's where the shadow comes into play. Bellingham with the good tackle to force him out there. It's absolutely everywhere. Can we get the pass across? Trying to find it. Don't quite get it. Good tackle from Bellingham. Anthony with the seconds. Bellingham coming in with the interception. I'm finding more and more standing tackles from him are looking absolutely fantastic. He's winning the ball constantly. He's running through more than anything, and I really wouldn't be surprised that he's got 75 pace. He feels like he's got a hell of a lot, and that is a stunner from Ronaldinho. He is absolutely everywhere. A box-to-box's dream at this point. And that is a solid challenge as well. Same as Goretzka. Into Bellingham again. Pushing forward. Bringing players out of position just so we can give the ball away. Bellingham, interception, fires from range, and that looked like I could probably hit it harder with my hand. Bellingham, straight away, pass and move. Honestly, box-to-box wise, he's looking like he's fitting in really, really well. Him and Goretzka have an incredible partnership. Should have went down, Dino, should have went down. Bellingham again starting where he continues here with the interception of play, which leads us to this attack, which Malin's going to try and get that cheeky one in. And again, interception after interception, just doesn't get round him. Wins a free kick somehow. Bellingham coming across. Going for that new power shot if we could. Bellingham again. Looking for that pass out wide. Honestly, he's running this midfield constantly. We've come from 3-1 down, back up to 3-3. The game is absolutely on, and the midfield are doing really well. They are absolutely running this for me as Ronaldinho goes through, and he gets his 4th goal with the assist from Bellingham. That is stunning. So going into Bellingham then. So 29.5k pretty much on both there. I think he has stayed the same price throughout. He may have dropped a little bit. So from the 28th. That's weird. We're not got the 27th on here. He was only listed. Oh, he might have had a price range mess up. So practically from now, he is roughly about 28 to 30k at the kind of max, really. Mine's untradeable, so unfortunately I can't cash out on that one. Alternative position is the left mid. I don't personally know how that would work. I think this is the problem when you've got a card that is centre mid based. I get for formation reasons that would be good, but in terms of actually playing left mid, a 75 pace, 75 shooting, 84 dribbling, 6'1" midfielder. I don't think he can play left mid. He is a centre mid and a half, definitely. I will say his stats definitely didn't reflect how he played. He was everywhere, and I mean everywhere. That stamina comes in handy massively. The aggression was nice. He got the ball back, which was always good with them tackles. Obviously, the passing's decent. Shooting was okay, nothing too crazy as we saw. No real goals from him, but his threat in that mid, just being everywhere, was fantastic. Obviously, we went with that shadow, which was 100% the way to go. You get a nice little pace increase to 83, which will do the job. And obviously, you got a good boost on that defending to 84. For me, that is a perfect card. For 28k, you can make that back quite easily. I think that for me is more than enough at the moment. I personally think 28k for a card, you can make the coins back quite easily. You can get a decent mid in there. I know you may lose some coins off him, but personally I'd whack him in, and then once you start seeing cards drop, then potentially let go of them. Try and get somebody a little bit better, maybe save your coins, go a little bit cheaper, and then buy when the downfall comes again. But for me, he was cracking. He was a very, very good card. I wouldn't say he's too hard to pack, so again, you might be able to get him on the cheaper from packing him instead, which obviously will always do you wonders. But I think for me, the box-to-box suited him really well. He partnered very well with Goretzka, with obviously having a cam. I personally think if I went for a DM in there, like I said, with Kimmich, with Conte, with any of the other DMs that are of that sort of nature, I think they would do really, really well. You don't get caught on that counter. They're always there to tackle, but then they also can bring the ball forward. So for me, I think he's a solid card. Definitely a cheaper card compared to these 70 plus thousand coin cards. I think 30k, definitely a nice little price for him. I'd give him a go. English as well, which is always going to do really wonders for the new chemistry style, with obviously having to fit players in with the new chemistry where everybody doesn't have to be next to each other. Again, that is getting a little bit crazy. I don't get it at all. It really, really mind boggles me that I don't have to have an English right wing and right back with him. So let me know down below what you think. Bellingham, definitely a nice little cheaper player to get in there compared to obviously the top tier, and will do you absolutely wonders in that midfield. I'd give him a solid, for his rating, about an 8 out of 10 at the moment. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.